Hello everyone, and welcome to part 3 of our journey through the magnificent Angkor archaeological complex. Today we're venturing further north beyond the main temple area to visit 2 lesser known but absolutely stunning temples, true hidden gems. Later on we'll revisit Angkor Wat itself one last time to catch the sunset, and to top it all off we'll wrap up our time in Siem Reap with a Cambodian street food tour, so stay tuned. First up, we're taking an hour-long tuk-tuk ride north from Siem Reap to visit the incredible Banteay Srei. This temple is absolutely breathtaking, and we believe it's a must-see if you're looking for something unique. Banteay Srei dates back over 1,000 years but boasts some of the best preserved carvings, intricate details and statues you'll find anywhere in Angkor. Everything here is beautifully crafted from hard red sandstone. This specific sandstone material can be carved like wood, making these extremely intricate details possible in the first place. The temple is often praised as the jewel of Khmer art, and after spending some time exploring the site, we could tell why. Its intricate bas-reliefs and delicate designs captivate visitors, making it a must-see for anyone exploring the Angkor temples. Almost every available surface of the citadel is adorned with meticulously carved stories from Hindu mythology. According to the archaeologist and Angkor scholar Maurice Glaze, the work relates more closely to the art of goldsmith and to carving in wood rather than to sculpture in stone, emphasizing the quality of the work. Folklore tales say that the name means the citadel of the women, and this modern name comes from the belief that the carvings are so fine that they could only have been done by the hands of a woman. For the most stunning views of its rich red hue, we recommend visiting Banteay Srei in the early morning or late afternoon. The sunlight enhances the rose sandstone, giving it an almost ethereal glow. You'll notice that compared to so many other structures within Angkor Wat, Banteay Srei seems tiny, almost miniature in scale. But despite its smaller size, Banteay Srei shines as a masterpiece of Khmer architecture. After getting taken over by nature over centuries, the temple was rediscovered in 1914 and the subject of multiple art thefts over the years. The most famous one being André Malraux, who stole 4 devatas in 1923, but was later arrested and the figures were returned. To keep the site in good condition for future generations and improve preservation, a Swiss-Cambodian project installed a drainage system to prevent water damage. Much more info covering the history of the temple and restoration efforts can be read in a little museum nearby. Here you will get more information on the temple and its statues, the intricate details, their meaning, and what influence Hinduism and Buddhism had on the art style.
It's our 3rd day exploring the Angkor Wat site, and today we're taking it a bit slower because we chose to visit Banteay Srei.
Indeed, it's like quite outside the city. You have to drive, I think it was 40 kilometers, which takes around an hour, maybe a little bit more, depending on which tuk-tuk you take. With the car it's a bit faster, but it's totally worth it from what we've seen so far. We really enjoyed everything here.
Yeah, so they say it's actually the best preserved one, and you can definitely see it. It's not the biggest of the temples, but the details, intricate details that you see in the statues and the murals, it's magnificent.
Indeed, it has all these different colors. It's like a little bit of a pinkish hue. You have a little bit of yellows in there. They say it has like this pink overtone, the stones and the murals, which we could see. And it's definitely different from anything else we've seen in Angkor Wat and the whole complex. And yeah, indeed, the details are just magnificent. So that alone is already worth going for.
Definitely. So we do recommend, if you're here for multiple days, we recommend definitely visiting it. You have people that actually combine it together with Grand Circle tour of the Angkor Wat grounds, and then just come here. So that could be an option on your second day. We decided now to do it on our third morning.
So the complex is a bit larger than I thought, because we knew the temple is going to be small. But they do have here also an exhibition, which we're going to go to next.
Yeah.
It has like a little pathway around us with some viewing platforms as well, which we are sitting on right now.
Yeah, you can see the rice paddies from here. We see a few people working, other buffaloes. So I can imagine that during rain season might look really lush.
That's the thing. I think about everything we've been to so far in South Asia, we realized it's gonna be different in rain season. Everything it's gonna look way different.
So just to give you some practical information on the Angkor Pass, you have 3 possibilities. So you can take a 1-day pass, which comes to $37, kind of. Then you have a 3-day pass, $62. And a 3-day pass, $72.
Yeah, so actually it makes the most sense, and most people take the 3-day pass because you can't see everything or the most important sites in just 1 day. It might not be enough. So most people tend to take 3 days, even if they might just spend 2 days there. And as you can see, there's not much difference between the 7 and 3 days. So if you're planning to do a few more days, we did 4, for example, here, it's still better to do the 7-day pass in the end. So
we really recommend, if you're multiple days here, look at the 3-day pass. It's gonna turn out more affordable. So, and on the grounds, you will pass by one big ticket checkpoint. But throughout the grounds, you will have to show it multiple times in the day. So every time you enter a specific temple, you'll have to show it again. So depending if you have the paper version, make sure to hold on tight, put it somewhere where you can take it out easily. And we have the online passes.
Yeah, nowadays they also allow you to purchase online for a few months, or like since half a year, something like that. And I think that's more easy actually. We paid online, we have our e-ticket, we just show a smartphone, that's it, no problem. So.
Yeah, and like clothing wise, also that you know, they're quite strict in the sense of, like every other temple in Asia, they require you to cover your shoulders, your knees, so you have to be dressed modestly, also men. For Angkor Wat, we did here, they're even more strict. So as you can see currently, I'm wearing just like a shawl, like a scarf to cover myself up. Apparently for Angkor Wat, it's not enough.
The next stop on our tour today was Banteay Srei. Often overshadowed by larger temples, it's a peaceful sanctuary away from the crowds. Located off the main temple circuit, it remains secluded, allowing for a tranquil visit. During our exploration, we encountered only one other couple, highlighting its serene atmosphere. If you're short on time in Siem Reap, a visit to Banteay Srei might not be feasible. However, if you have the 3-day Angkor Pass, you could combine it with Banteay Srei. After visiting Banteay Srei, we made a detour on our way back to Siem Reap to explore Banteay Srei. Fun fact, our driver had to laugh so hard at the request, as he literally lives right next to the temple with his family. Upon arrival, you'll notice the striking resemblance of Banteay Srei to Angkor Wat in its design and features. Dedicated to Shiva, this temple boasts well-preserved carvings depicting Hindu mythology and Buddha. While its exact construction date remains uncertain, it is believed to have been built in the 12th century and has undergone extensive restoration. After spending over 5 hours visiting the 2 temples, including the long drive, we definitely worked up an appetite. Once back in town, we headed out for a late lunch, enjoying our favorite Cambodian dish, beef lok lak, which is a must-try. We also shared a delicious curry and sipped on some fresh fruit juices, the perfect way to recharge after a busy morning.
Another luck. We really liked it yesterday, so we're ordering it again. We each have our own actually, and we're sharing a Khmer curry with chicken.
Excited.
Yeah. And we always like to take fruit juices, a watermelon, Moritz tried a lime, and a Cambodian draft beer. Yeah. Close up of the fruit. This one comes with some sauce compared to yesterday. Egg on the meat, and instead of like pepper by itself, it's like pepper sauce, I think. Yeah, is it? Okay, let's dig in. And our Khmer curry with chicken also looks delicious. Moritz is happy.
After lunch, we took a break to cool off by the pool for a few hours before heading back out to experience Angkor Wat one last time, this time for sunset. It's still the most impressive structure within the complex, and seeing it in the sunset light was amazing. There were a lot more people this time around, especially since it was a Sunday and the start of Khmer New Year, so many Cambodian locals were visiting for the holiday. Angkor Wat looked just as incredible as it did in the morning, with the soft, warm sunlight adding a golden hue to the temple's intricate details. The Apsara dancers carved into the stone were particularly captivated and are still our favorite. We spent about 2 hours wandering around, soaking up the beauty of the site one last time before heading back to town for our next adventure, a street food tour. We ventured to a local street food area just outside of town. The atmosphere was lively, with kids running around and locals enjoying their meals. Our first stop was quite the adventure. We dove straight into trying a variety of grilled insects, a popular Cambodian beer snack. Our guide served us a bit of everything from crickets to maggots, grasshoppers, and even spiders.
Oh, you're lucky.
This one's huge.
Wow.
Oh,
Have a reaction.
yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean with peanut.
Yeah?
It does taste to me like peanut if you like bite in
Yeah.
the inside.
Crying.
Oh, maybe because I don't like nuts.
It does taste very nutty.
My God.
Very nutty. Yeah.
I'm allergic.
Okay, I have some.
It's actually not too bad.
Yeah?
Could be.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah?
It tastes like peanut.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay,
You cannot. Man.
it's like a peanut.
Yeah.
You're not in a frame.
No, you're.
It's like a peanut.
Yes.
After grabbing the snacks, we settled down in a cozy area with floor seating to enjoy our meal. Of course, we also had to grab a beer to go along with it. Ironically, it was a German beer they claimed to be really famous, but we had never heard of it. We did try all the insects. The maggots were our least favorite. They were a bit mushy, but surprisingly, we really enjoyed the crickets. They were crispy, nicely spiced, and paired perfectly with the beer. We could definitely see why they're a popular snack. We also tried several other dishes at the market, including savory coconut pancakes with scallion and corn, and a fresh noodle dish. We ended the tour with some sweet sticky rice cakes, which were the perfect dessert to wrap up the night. After the tour, we decided to still wander around town of Siem Reap, which was beautifully lit and decorated for Khmer New Year. The atmosphere was so cozy. And that unfortunately wraps up our time in Siem Reap, the gateway to Angkor Wat. Our visit here has been truly magical, and it's hard to describe just how breathtaking the Angkor Wat complex really is. We explored so many stunning temples, and visiting Angkor Wat at sunrise was definitely the highlight. It's been a dream come true to visit this incredible place, and who knows, maybe we'll be back one day.